Hey everybody, Joseph Gozlan with Eureka Business Group, and today I'm going to try to answer a question I keep getting answered these days. So it's 2023, end of May, and all I get asked all the time is, should I hold to my money, wait, or should I buy real estate right now? We got inflation going crazy, we have interest rates being high, we have property prices going down, as we can see, because of the lack of availability of money and because of the concerns over what's going to happen in the next few years. So I said, well, let's answer that question. So here's what it is: should I buy or should I wait before I buy real estate in 2023? What we're looking right now is a race to the bottom. We're looking at property prices going down, and at the same time, we're looking at the availability of money going down. What does that mean, availability of money going down? It's very easy to understand property prices going down, and everybody's happy about it. But availability of money means that more and more banks and more lending sources are basically drying up. They're vanishing because the banks are scared. We've all heard about SVB and the other banks that have collapsed and disappeared, and the Fed had to come in and bail everybody out. So we see a lot of banks getting into hoarding cash mode, and they're not lending money, or not lending money as easily as they did in the last few years. So we are in a race to the bottom, basically. And at the bottom, we will have great prices, bottom prices, but we will have no funding resources. And why do I say that? Why do I say we're in a racing mode to the bottom? Well, because we've been there. We've done that. We've seen this happen in the last recession. And the last recession back in 07, 08, 09 happened exactly the same thing. We had a bubble all the way from 02, 03, all the way up to 2006, give or take, and everybody were buy. And then we had the big crash at the end of 06, at the beginning of 07, and then everybody had the exact same question we have right now. Should I hold? Should I buy? Should I wait? And so on. And then at the bottom, where at the end of 2009, the beginning of 2010, there were great deals all around, but there was no money. It was really hard to secure funding, and if you could get a loan, it was really bad terms, and we were really not able to get deals done. So the sweet spot, hindsight is always 2020, right? The sweet spot was between 2007 and 2009. If you could buy and get a decent loan, it was working. And we're looking at this time, the equivalent is there, right? We've seen growth from anywhere from 2012 to 2022. We had historically low rates. We had great opportunity, and everybody was buying. Now at 2023, almost from December of 2022, everybody got scared because of the Fed raising the interest rates, and everybody's in the mode of, well, should I buy? Should I wait? Should I buy? Should I wait? And in kind of a limbo. And then we will get to the bottom. I don't know when we'll get to the bottom. And then there will be great prices again, but we will be at the same situation we were back at the end of 2009 and in 2010, where there was no loans. There was no sourcing funds. So how long will it last? I don't have a crystal ball, but we are in a position where we are right now in the opportunity zone, in my opinion. And the opportunity zone can be a year, can be 2, can be 4. I don't have a crystal ball, but I know that we are in that race to the bottom right now, and we're really trying to figure out, should we buy or not? And I tell all my clients and all of our investors, you marry the property, you date the interest rate. And this is not mine. I'm not going to take credit for that. I heard that from one of my coaches, Rod Massimo from the Massimo Group, a very experienced commercial broker, and you've seen that more than once or twice in the past. You marry the property, you date the interest rate. You can always replace that interest rate when it's time to refi, but you'll still have a great property. So how long is it going to take? This is really where, if you look at last time, at the last recession, the downturn from 2006 to 2010 was short. It was 4 years, a little bit less than that, but the growth was 12 years. So if you're really looking at it, Anybody that bought in 2008, the end of 2008, the beginning of 2009, do you think they regretted that they didn't wait until the end of 2009? No, they got a fantastic property. Anything you bought in 2008 basically doubled or tripled by 2022. So there was no reason to wait. And that extra year or two going down to the bottom did not make any difference in the long scheme of things. So if you're a flipper and you try to buy and sell something in 2 years, then yes, you're kind of taking a risk here. But if you're a long-term, long vision real estate investor, someone that is really looking to build wealth, legacy wealth for his family for generations, then you're playing the long game. You're playing the 10, 15, 20, 30 years and more. And in that perspective, it really doesn't matter if it's now or next year when we hit the bottom. You want to get a good deal right now when you can still get a decent loan. And what we see right now, it's not that bad. It's basically 6.25, 6.5 interest rates. It's not that bad, and you can refi them when the market turns again. But you can get great properties. We're looking at industrial and we're looking at retail, and we're seeing fantastic properties with great tenants, national level tenants, trading right now at the 6.5 to all the way up to 8 cap. We've seen 8 cap properties coming up on the market in the last couple of months. Definitely a good opportunity to look at it and build your legacy wealth. That's it. I hope that helped everybody get an answer to the should I buy, should I wait. I don't know if it answers your personal question, but I try to give my answer to the question. My name is Joseph Gozlan. Like I said, with Eureka Business Group, we help investors secure legacy wealth for their families. This is my contact details on the screen. Give me a call, shoot me an email, and let's get you rolling.